Thank you for Dr. Chaninya Chaisuwan for welcome address. And the next, we are going to opening remarks by Associate Professor Dr. Suriyadeo Tripathi, Director, Center for Morality Promotion, Public Organization.
So thank you so much for moderator, and also thank you so much for Dr. Chaninya Chaisuwan, who is the president of the Thai Traditional Medical Council. Actually, this is my first time, and it is also amazing for me, because I'm not expert in medical herb, also not expert in medicinal plant technology and market, those kind of things. No, I'm not. But it is my honorary, and I'm very delighted to be here. Especially I know from all of the Thai representative here that you also have an international who is the representative from the Malaysia, India, Vietnam, and China. If you know a little bit about my biography, maybe you also amazing that I'm the Dr. Suriyadeo. My name look like very Indian, but I'm Thai. I was born in Thai, and the whole life I'm also a lot of things for social development. And as my expertise, I'm a pediatrician and also very focused on the psychology part and social development. So that's why I'm the director of the Center for Morality Promotion here in Thailand. It is a public organization and also under supervision of the Ministry of Culture of Thailand. First of all, I very appreciate in this kind of international training on the extraction and controlling economic curves and quality for the commercial usage. Actually, when I was invited to be a chairman and also be opening remark in this conference, and they set the topic for me to opening remark, and also what I will be talking after this is the extraction of medicinal plant and technology and market opportunity in the Ministry of Public Health perspective. Even I'm a doctor, I'm also have a lot of things I know about the system of the Ministry of Public Health in Thailand, but I'm not expertise that. So I changed my topic to be how positiveness and morality important in well-being of the people on medicinal plant and technology. Why I'm talk about the positiveness? I know you all in expert in the medicinal plant technology, and you are going to talk a lot more about those kind of things. As Dr. Chaninya, who is the president of the Thai Traditional Medical Council, she also mentioned about the Deputy Prime Minister of Thailand also drive from since 2023 to 22 to 25 for public health system, and also as the international Thai traditional herb and health tourism. He promote about Deputy Prime Minister, but and also mentioned about the economic value. But for me, one thing we have to focus, not forget about. I will show some of the slide to you, but I'm also be a keynote speaker in Asia Pacific Women Leadership couple of months ago. But I would like to let all of you know that even we are talking about the economic value, but social development is really important thing. We are going to have an aging society and also have a digitalized world. But one thing is really important why I'm talking about the positiveness and how we use this kind of medicinal plant and technology in the positive way, and how we can also, all of the experts here, a little bit more concerned about the social development, especially for the positiveness through the world and also because all of you here from representative from Malaysia, India, China, that is a big country. I mean, you are all the influencer of the world. We can change the world. We can use the positiveness to changing the world. So what I would like to talking about, if you look at the Thailand, from the history of the Thailand, we are our people, we are naming from the other countries, not we are claimed by ourselves. We are talking about that many countries talk in Thailand that according to the Thai culture and also Thainess that we are the giving nation. We are land of smile. Whenever you heard about the land of smile, you think about the Thailand, right? So how we use those kind of culture in the heart of people and how we can build up this kind of culture parallel together with what all the experts you are talking in the medicinal plant and technology, not only for the economic value, but also be the social development. So the topic that I'm going to introduce to you in this opening remark, it will be the how positiveness and morality important in well-being of the people. And you all be a world change agent. You all be use this kind of positiveness to change the world in the positiveness and also in mindfulness. So I'm very delighted again and would like to all the objective that you are setting up in this kind of conference, international training, to be a successful. And I will be going to the talk about my topic. Can I start now? Sorry, moderator. Can I start my not only opening remark, I would like to talk about my topic, right?
Yes.
Okay. So could you open my slide, sharing my slide? And for the Thai traditional medal to invited me to be an opening remark and be chairman here. This kind of slide maybe not, it's a new thing for all of you. I'm not sure a new thing, but I'm just only would like to sharing our experience in COVID-19, what we facing about the COVID-19, what I mentioned about the how positiveness and morality important for every people, not only in Thailand, I mean in the world. If you look at the next slide, please go to the next slide. Sorry, next slide. Hello. Okay. So this is if you look at this slide, you will know about. I use the new term. I know all of you ever heard about the globalization, but here it is a new term. Global is combination about the global and local, and it is my word. I'm combination about the like a global civilization. What I'm meaning in this slide, I'm meaning in this slide that it's not only global change, like a one world, one market, and one destiny, and boundaryless society, all living in the boundaryless society. Even me sitting here, and all of you by Zoom. You know, all of you by Zoom. We are here gathering only a few people here, but all of you by Zoom. That is, we are going to have in the digitalization. I'm not sure, maybe even Hill tribe area, who is living in the Hill tribe area, he is living in the border of the nation. They can also including in those kind of digitalization. So world coming to change, it's become boundaryless society. And you know that the keyword about the one word, one world, one market, and one destiny, combination the whole world like a global civilization. And you know that, all of you know that, all of you concerned about. We never heard, but we never think about that COVID-19 stop the world. I mean, stop the whole world. It's not only Thailand. I mean, all of you also facing about the COVID-19. It's one of the, I mean, the what is it? Germ is some kind of germ that is very small, minute. You can also look at and see about the COVID-19 organism like organized in the very microscopic, but they influence stop the world, lock down every country. If you remember about in 2019, every countries have to lock down. and we have to stop all those kind of things. And we try to use, we have to survive. We use the digitalization, and we
โอ้ที่คุณหมอนี่ดังมากเลยนะ
and we become like a one world, one market, and one destiny. So this slide I would like to all of you know about. We are in the same world. We are in the one world and one market and one destiny. The activity that we do here might be also be effect in the other side of the world too. So next slide, please. สไลด์ถัดไปจะน้องโอเค okay, next slide. This picture I take by myself. Some of you are amazing that, oh, that is very nice picture. You know, nearly 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, I'm also invited by the International Epidemiology Association. I'm a doctor, and I'm also be a permanent member of the International Epidemiology Association. And more than 10 years ago, Alaska, I was invited to be a representative of Thailand from here to go to Alaska. It is many years ago. It become, this event became I mean, before Greenpeace Foundation found that. I mean, all of you ever heard about the Greenpeace Foundation, and maybe you also concerned about the global warming, and that is the picture of me. That you see in this slide. That I be there. I was there at that time. And you know what is my suit? If you look at, it is the North Pole. I mean Arctic Pole, very cold. But you see that what I was there, and my suit is look like very simple, very simple. It showed that global warming, and at that time, you know. You maybe some of you also working the tropical medicine, right? Vibrio also spreading the whole Eskimo who is living in the village in the Alaska. I mean, villagers in Alaska, they call Eskimo. Eskimo also affected by Vibrio. Vibrio germs is also only for the tropical countries, not from the Arctic pole. I mean, at that time, they also discuss about all the Eskimo who is the villagers in Alaska being affected by diarrhea, a severe diarrhea, and affected by Vibrio at that time. I mean, nearly 15 years ago, I'm talking about. And at that time, they also announced that one of Hymenoptera, it is one of the insects spreading here in the tropical countries, but also spreading in the Eskimo, in village of Arctic pole there. What is this warning for the global? They're warning about that global warming, and they're amazing. But so why I'm showing to all of you this slide? I would like to all of let you know that world is going to change. A lot of things changed. Next slide, please. Go to next slide. Yeah. This picture is also taken by me. It is in Yokohama in Japan. Why I have to show all of you in this slide? Yokohama, mayor of Yokohama, he announced that Yokohama will be the digital city, smart city, digital city. They will use all the digitalization. Why I mention here? Because you know that in the next new world, digitalize is really spreading, and most of the leadership might be some of in your country's mayor or might be governor also announced like the city to be like a digitalized city, like a smart city they mentioned. In this Yokohama, the mayor also announced about to be a smart city. But what I realized that Japanese, one day I had to go to the big building that is in the middle of this slide. You will see like a circle of the building in the middle, white color. And I have to walk from my hotel to the conference room. One day, while I'm walking, it is a highway, and I have to put the traffic to be a red color, red symbol. All the car will stop. But what I observe from the citizen in the Japanese, in the other side, that is also one couple, they are husband and wife. They are very aging. All the hair is white color, and they have also stick to help them to walk like a walker. And they are going to across the road to the other side. And we are all in the each of the other side. While the red symbol and all the car is stopped, I'm crossing the road, and the couple of aging people, Japanese, also crossing the road. I have no trouble with my walking. I can walking very well. I use only a few times, and I'm also cross the road. But couple of aging people, and they use the walker. They just only on the middle of the highway, and the red symbol of the traffic light turn to be a green color. That means all the car, they permission to go anywhere. I mean, it is the green light. I'm also aware that how this couple, what will be going on for this couple. What I observe, all the cars still stop, even the green color of the traffic light, green still stop. What they waiting, I mean, all the driver, they stop all the car, even they are in the green light. What they waiting for? They're waiting this couple of the aging people to cross the road and cross over and go to the other side of footpath, pedestrian, the other side. While they're waiting, I know all of you might be aware that every people, when we are in the green light, here, even in Thailand, I mean in Vietnam, in China, every you are facing about that. Every people, we have fast life, and we would like to go very fast. We are in the green light. We will not tolerate for waiting this kind of thing. But what I observe in Yokohama, that all the people, all the driver, they stop. They just waiting these couple of aging people across the road. This is the morality that I mentioned about. Even the mayor also announced this Yokohama to be a smart city, but really concerned about the smart citizen that I would like to mention in this slide. Next slide, please. Next slide. And here is one of the relaxing for all of you know about that. You can't stop the wave, but you can learn how to surf. Okay, next slide, please. After this, I would like to show you a little bit about my experience about the world pandemic, about the COVID-19 situation, facing efficacy, how national three-system work integration in each country worldwide. I mean COVID-19 effect in every country, and this COVID situation also evaluation three-system in each country, the worldwide. What the first one system is what? Next slide, please. I'm not sure what is the obstacle here. Could you please get that here? Okay. The first one is the public health system. I mean, COVID-19 evaluation each country about the public health system. You are mentioned about the public health system. If in Thailand, Ministry of Public Health and public health system is not good, also be affected by the COVID-19. This is the first thing. First, COVID-19, battle with the COVID-19. And this is the system, the evaluation by COVID-19 pandemic. The second system is also be evaluation by spreading of the COVID-19 and how COVID-19 pandemic also evaluation this system is the government management, including financial. Each country, I mean, I mean, each
สมัย
country,
ก่อนนะ
even Malaysia, even
ใช่
Vietnam,
ใช่
China, even in Thailand, in the worldwide, if
แม่
you
ให้
know,
หนูมีเวลาของหนู
on
บ้าง
every country, be evaluation by COVID-19 situation, battle with the COVID-19 by the second system, government management. If this management is failure, I mean failure of the management, you will see the spreading of COVID-19 rapidly the whole nation, and they cannot bear what kind of they cannot bear those kind of things, how they can manage the people be affected by the COVID-19. But what I going to mention, and I'll talk to you how positiveness and morality be affected for the Thai people, is the third one. The third one I will focus on the social capital. Social capital. If you look at the Thai, I mean, I will be example about the Thai people, how they battle with the COVID-19, use the social capital to battle with the COVID-19, not only concerned about the public health, not only concerned about the government management, but also mention about the social capital. Let me example, we call this moral fight COVID. Moral fight COVID. Let's go to the next slide. Next slide. We call the social capital moral fight COVID. That is the Center for Morality Promotion here. I'll be the director of the morality promotion here in Thailand. We are try to summarize to let all you know about how this kind of thing really important. Next slide. You will see this one, the first example. You will see the doctor and nurse and healthcare, all the worker. They are also working on working very diligently. You will see that. Let me open my slide too, because that is also obstacle there. Doctor and nurse, healthcare worker. You will see that that is also combination Ministry of Public Health and also National Health Security Office also working together. Be like an insurance. Let all the people in free of charge. They can also enroll all the Ministry of Public Health, not only in the public part, also in the private sector, private hospital. They include all the COVID-19 financial. This is the first example. The second example here, you will see the slide. COVID-19, not go to the next slide, please. Yeah, okay, stop this one. COVID-19 ICU modulation. SCG is small for Siam Cement Group. Siam Cement Group, SCG, is one of the big company here. That is the private company. They have a lot of construction, a lot of innovation. But this private company, I mean the private company SCG, Siam Cement Group, they built up the ICU modulation within only 7 days. You will see in the picture, they built up, and all is the free of charge, no budget. I mean, not needed any kind of budget from the government, not any kind of public health system, but they're helping each other. I mean, this is volunteer by heart. They give by mind. They give by heart. Set up the ICU modulation within only 7-day construction in Thailand. Let's to the next slide. And here you will see the one of the channel. I mean, each patient, according to the COVID-19, that is really pandemic and really afraid. I mean, all the people afraid about the COVID-19 at that time in 2019. I made mention that all of the people they afraid about the spreading about the COVID-19. So they built up the negative chamber. You will see that this is the negative chamber. It all free of charge. I mean, not needed any kind of budget from the government. They are doing as a volunteer system, and they built up the innovation by SCG Siam Cement Group, and they built up this kind of negative chamber to transfer patient from the one place to the other place, such as if this kind of patient would like to have MRI or might be some kind of laboratory investigation and need negative pressure, not spreading those kind of COVID-19 the outside, they also use the negative chamber. Construction by SCG without any payment by the government. This is the volunteer. Next slide, please. Next slide, you will see the recycled paper bed. It is a nearly 100,000. The whole nation 100,000 bed. I mean, this is the recycled paper bed construction by SCG. I just only example you one big company here. Just let you know. But not only SCG. I mean, this kind of thing is happening in Thailand, whole nation. Just only example you how positiveness and morality is really important in this one world, one market, one destiny, and boundaryless society. I would like to challenging all of you that not only talking about the medicinal plant and technology in the economic value, but how you can also focus on the social development too. So these recycled paper built only, they use only 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I mean, only 8 minutes to build up with very lightweight and strong enough to tolerate patient till 100 kilogram on the bed. And this and 3 months long duration usage. And SCG also built up this kind of paper bed, the whole country, 100,000, helping the public health system. That's why I talking about the social capital, how strength about the moral fight COVID. And we use the social capital battle with this kind of pandemic with COVID-19. Next slide, please. This slide also show about the jitasa.care. Jitasa is Thai language. Its meaning volunteer. If you know about, this is the in heart of Bangkok. I mean, a lot of people living in Bangkok. In the pandemic situation, COVID-19, a lot of people affected by the COVID-19. They also become like a disease. And how they can transfer to the hospital. Jitasa.care is one of the websites centralized and managed by the volunteer. People, I mean, people help people. Not only from the public health side, not only from the government, they're not waiting all the help from the government, but they help each other. I mean, help each other. And they set up one of the volunteer group to set up this jitasa.care and spreading the whole and like I mean, it is an AI platform. They use the digitalization and they can find out all the, even the poor people, they cannot transfer to the hospital, but they can also help people each by each. I mean, each village by each village. So this is also one of the volunteer system, Bangkok, in heart of Bangkok. Next slide, please. You will see that we have also health volunteer. And the World Health Organization also announced Thailand to be one of the famous country that is we use the social capital. We have 1 million people. I mean 1 million health volunteer in every part and every provinces of Thailand, the whole nation, every corner. I mean every part, every corner. Even you are living in the hill tribe area, even you living in the island that is really far away from the digital, you cannot enroll in the whole health system. But these 1 million health volunteers, they help to each other. We are spreading to every part and every provincial of Thailand. They also, I mean, help to each other. I'm talking to Dr. Chaninya, who is the president of the Thai Traditional Medical Council, that we have a lot of doctors that is also working in the Thai herb and also working in the Thai medical and traditional medical council. If they are also be like a health volunteer like it is also more, I mean, you ever heard about in Thai language that อาสาสมัครสาธารณสุขหมู่บ้าน health volunteer. In Thailand, we have a health volunteer, every village, the whole country. And these people be like what kind of, it look like we are battle with the COVID-19, one kind of world war. If you imagine about like a world war, we have also one of the 1 million military here battle with the COVID-19. Next slide, please. And here is also, you will see the happiness cabinet. It's never happened before in Thailand. I mean, happiness cabinet. Everything is free of charge. Every take and give. Some of them, they have no any kind of food they can take, and some they have a lot they can give. So give and take also be like a happiness cabinet spreading everywhere in the whole Thailand nation in battle with the COVID-19. Next slide, please. Share, care, and respect. It's not only happiness. I mean the happiness cabinet. Also in the village to village. Some of village they have rice. Some of village they have fish. They also transfer together and help to each other. It is battle with the COVID-19. Next slide, please. I myself, I'm also got the telephone by the two ministers called back a couple of years ago when at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. One of the he is the minister of Ministry of Human Security and Social Development. One night he called to me and he said that, Dr. Dale, we have to help some of our people because we have a lot of people become stressed and so stressed. They have a so stressed. I mean, all the psychologists, all the psychiatrists, the whole country, we have not enough. We are very limited about the psychologists and psychiatrists. We have not cannot capability to help the 70 million people who get affected by COVID-19 in the mental strength. So this is one of the QR code. All of you can also use this QR code. It is a very mental strength positive power test in COVID-19 situation. I built up in 5 languages. The first one in Thai language. The second in Chinese language. I mean, the representative who is from Chinese, you can also use this QR code and you can also find out that how this questionnaire, it is only 10 questions. You can evaluate your member in family member that guys is also have a stress and like a traffic light, green color, yellow warning sign, and red need help. So this is also some of the Center for Morality Promotion built up to battle in the COVID-19. Next slide, please. Here is in English language. Here is a Hindi language. I know one of the representative also from India here. You can also look at here. We also translate in India language too, Hindi language. We have also in Myanmar language, Chinese language, and also in English language. So we have 5 languages for mental strength to help the whole people, not only Thai people. I mean, every people who is living in Thai nation. The last topic I would like to mention about the life asset and moral index. Next slide. Yeah. Here is the new innovation from the world. I mean, I went to India last month in November before New Year. In November, I went to Kolkata, West Bengal, and they invite me as a speaker. They're talking about the life asset and moral index. The moral index is the first evaluation about the morality. If you heard about the morality, most of you know about that is really abstract, really very abstract. We cannot evaluation. The morality is intangible, not the tangible. I mean, you cannot evaluate morality each people. But here in Thailand, we can set up the moral index. Positive power movement in Thailand. Right Center for Morality Promotion. We are going to positive power movement things family, community, and also the provincial. We call the moral index in Thailand. And life asset, the next slide. Life asset, we also published the paper validation of the factor structure of the positive life asset scale in high school student in Thailand. Next slide. You will see in the next slide the paper that I published. And this is also be recognized and I got award. I'm myself Australia nominate my name to got award in the Seattle in United States 10 years ago in 2011 to be an international chapter recognition award to set up this kind of positiveness and morality movement in Thai people, how we use that. Next slide. Here is this example. It is a comparison life asset. Life asset is like a mindfulness. I know most of you ever heard about the mindfulness. Most of you ever heard about the morality. And most of you also know about these morality and mindfulness never have any kind of countable. It is uncountable because we're really abstract. But we set up the positive behavior in the way of life like a self-reflection in children and youth 12 years ago. And comparison in 2009, compare with the 2019, that is COVID situation, and also right now. You will see how we are facing about the positive power. If you look at the Thailand mapping here, you will see that that is also one of the awareness thing that I myself also proposed this kind of thing in the Senate Parliament of Thailand. This slide also be I show in the Senate of Parliament, and they set up the national strategy right now. I mean the Council of the National Security Social Development and Economic Development. They set up life asset be one of key indicator to evaluation 5 years from now. They announced by the government right now. The other slide, next slide. Next slide, it's also show about how positive power family have, how positive power school have, how positive power your peer friend, how positive power community have. I have evaluation and countable. I can count each community and each village, even in the family, how positive power they are, positive power they have. I mean, if the more positive power they have, the more immunity they will be, and they can gather. I'm not sure about even in the next 10 years what will happening to the world, but we can use mindfulness. We can use the positive to impact and also battle all kind of obstacles. Next slide. That is the moral index. Here is the example in Thailand. Next slide. Moral index. We have indicator in 5 aspects. We're talking about the Thai people character. Thai people, the whole nation character. We mentioned about the sufficiency according to the King Rama 9. Sufficiency. We're talking about the discipline and responsibility, accountability. We're talking about the character of the people, Thai people to be honesty. We're talking about the public and social mind. We're talking about the gratitude. So these moral index become indicator in 5 aspects. And we also, the Center for Morality Promotion here in Thailand, we also translation these topic to be a key indicator in each kind of aspect. Next slide, please. You will see here one of the example. We mentioned about the sufficiency. We have also all the question beginning with I. That means it is we heard the voice of people by themselves. I mean the whole people, they will reflection by themselves, not by the other. You can also evaluation yourself, because morality is in your mind. So this is some of the example, and we use these kind of questionnaire to evaluate. Next, right, please. We use these kind of indicator evaluation the whole country in 6 occupational group. In 6 occupational, I mean the whole country, we evaluation about how positive power they have, how morality in each kind of aspect they have, and all the questionnaire evaluation by themselves. I mean all the people they evaluation by themselves. They concerning, they aware by themselves. 6 occupation including about the agriculture, farming, rice farming, gardening, fishery, livestock. This is one group. The second group, whoever working in the government service or be a government officer. And the third one is employee in the private company. And the fourth is state enterprise. Fifth is general employee. And 6 also be personal business, such as a lot of young generation, they have a personal business. We also evaluation in those kind of group too. Next slide. And here is the example, moral situation in 5 aspects. We are showing that no red color. Luckily for Thailand, no red color. But a little bit unluckily is no green color too. So by mean is also be a fair and also a good, and a little bit warning sign about the positive power in discipline and responsibility, and a little bit warning sign on the honesty. So we have right now the government, I myself be a director of the Center for Morality Promotion, and we have evaluation, we have moral index in the nationwide. We have also life as the in the nationwide. We can evaluation how positive power of our Thai people we have, and we can set the national strategy in these kind of evaluation. Okay, next slide. Here is some of the indicator. I will not go in detail because we have very limited time. Sorry for a little bit. I take a little bit time. Next slide. Okay. It is one of the example we also use in the COVID-19 to battle with the COVID-19, set up the community babysitting system, not only from the digitalized, but also become like a positive power to set up the system in the community area, in the village area, family to family, school to school, community to community, to set up this kind of like a network. Okay, next slide. Okay, I will stop my all the sharing. I will not show you this VTR, but I have one VTR, my finishing slide. It is a honeybee model. Honeybee model. If you look at the honey, no honey, I mean bee. It is one of the insect, but the character of bee never they only in the good thing, good deeds and good things, and sharing good deeds and good things to each other to build up the positive power. That's why we use the symbol in Center for Morality Promotion in Thailand to build up the positive power. And I will let you know, you can also observe at the alphabet in Thai, in English language. Sorry, maybe a little bit in Thai language, but the alphabet also be in English version. Let you all see honeybee model.
The honeybee model for promoting morality takes inspiration from the nature of bees, which seek out flowers, good things, rather than waste, not bad things, and take only the good of each to pollinate the next, bringing about fields that create honey and hives that embody diligence, perseverance, and dedication. Likewise, the Center for Morality Promotion Public Organization, or CMP, and its network are dedicated to growing fields of good people and good deeds that empower society with morality and immunize its people, so that they may boldly face crises and changes to the Thai nation. The CMP cooperates with other members of its network as a hive, using the honeybee model, which is divided across 6 segments. 1. State enterprises. 2. Private sector businesses. 3. Children, youths, and their families and educational system. 4. All religious institutions. 5. Media and networks. 6. Communities and civic groups. Through the promotional approach of morality assemblies in communities to provincial area, the CMP holds morality markets for the showcasing, sharing, and connecting of values within communities and organizations, so they may lead to communities, organizations, and regions of morality, in turn bringing connecting about morality at the national scale or national moral assemblies. Providing spaces for moral value to the public and presenting examples of good behavior in people has led to the recognition and celebration of good deeds in people, organizations, and media. At the same time, spaces for the sharing of knowledge related to morality are also necessary for the public, in the interest of developing a standard guideline towards morality. CMP has Moral Development Academic Institute, following spaces to showcase good people and good deeds. Forums were opened for the sharing of goodness with lessons and knowledge taken and developed into courses and training programs, such as the Life Asset course, Moral Development in Educational System course, and How to Develop Moral Organizations course, that in turn created change agents on morality, who through exchanges taking place in social networks at different levels, became facilitator at the fundamental level, and then facilitator that able to carry out coaching. Alongside the sharing of goodness, we also have our moral digital platform translation in this boundaryless society and inclusive for all generations, a repository of media and information that includes the Moral Touch, Moral Play, HMI or Happy Moral Index application, which evaluates happiness through morality. The application consists of two parts. The Organization Index, or OI, evaluates happiness within an organization, and the Personal Index, or PI, evaluates personal happiness. They provide insight that can be used as guidance toward creating a moral organization. Connections also take place via our network of partners and co-brands, which disseminate the results of our exchanges through on-air, online, and on-ground channels. Keeping in step with rapidly changing social contexts, the CMP also encourages and supports innovative knowledge based on the latest research, such as the Positive Power Parenting Program in Thai families, together with Community Babysitting System Setup Program, and also Positive Family Communication Course Program, which have provided knowledge at the policy, local, and social levels. At the same time, the Center carries out surveys on the morality situation to compile reports on different areas, promotes usage of morality, life asset positive reinforcement, and going to develop mechanisms for a social credit system with our uniqueness that provide positive motivation, which will serve an important role in promoting goodness in the future. The honeybee model spreads goodness to all segments, from organization to organization, person to person. This cross-pollination results in a pure honey of goodness that can flow through every social network and empower a moral society ready to combat any crisis and overcome any obstacle that may be set as peaceful, moral, and society. Spread to families and communities, sustainable social morality is achieved. Morality have a good place in society, and morality is in your reach.
Yeah, so thank you for VTR, and I'm stopping topic on opening remark, how positiveness and morality important in well-being of the people. As I be here, I'm a director of the Center for Morality Promotion of Thailand. I'm really cordially invited all of you, cordially invited by my heart. I would like to invite all of you, all the countries here, to be a positive power member. I mean, even the Thai Traditional Medical Council, all the people who is be a member, we have to battle. I'm not sure about what will be going on in the next 10 years, might be 20 years from now in the bad situation, but we can use the positive power to battle with those kind of bad situation by our heart and be like a strength through the world. So I've invited. It is also a good news that Thailand and India, we are going to have collaboration. I'm talking with the Ministry of Culture of Thailand and also the Ministry of Culture of India, and we are talking together. And this 16 coming, I mean the next week, I will invited by the Ambassador of India. He also visit the Ministry of Culture here in Thailand and also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We are gathering together. We are going to have Thailand and India collaboration to build up the positive power. We use the positiveness to movement, and those kind of moral index and life asset might be useful. So my topic a little bit challenging all of you, and might be very different. The topic you are talking about, but I would like to urge all of you and awareness all of you know about that positive power. We can also battle with every kind of bad situation through the world. Combination together, and we are working collaboration together. I myself would like to invite all of you. Very many thanks to all of you, and also thank you the Thai Traditional Medical Council that invited to be a chairman and speak here. Thank you so much.